We can switch places
Okay.
and I'll still.
Number. Okay.
Come on.
Welcome to the ZedMinds Podcast. Our first episode in 2026. We are at Dre's Barbershop. As usual, the vibes. My brother, how have you been? Happy
Been
New Year, by
alright.
the way.
Happy New Year in February. Don't post alcohol, man. But we are at Dre's Barbershop today. So as you can see from the previous episode that we did from here, this is a new setup. Couldn't dire quite well. But as always,
Trash.
it is your uncle's favorite uncle, the people's uncle, Mr. Kachiza, alongside
Lord Mushkest. They know us. They know us. By now they know us. Like,
but then
for our
those
new
that are
subscribers,
exactly
my name is Lord Mushkest,
Mr. Kachiza,
your uncle's favorite uncle.
the one and only. In your baba's favorite babas.
In your baba's favorite baba.
Drenga tako hapo mshishinishta wapi. Yeah, so like I think on this episode we just have talk about a few things because it's the first one of the year.
Yeah.
And the first one that we'll talk about is what has been your experience since we did like the first episodes of last year. What interactions have you had with people?
In that line of questioning, we've had different conversations with people. I think many of the people have enjoyed our episodes, and most of them want us to do it frequently.
Yeah.
Like they're saying, according to my side, people are saying they want us to be shooting 3 episodes a month.
Guys, today you won't say
For real.
But my experience has been this one time I got on a bus going home. Then this is what people do take note of what we do.
Okay.
And what we are saying out here. So I get on a bus going home. Then somebody sits next to me and they, it's a guy from the podcast. And then they told me saying, so Mwana, since today Queen, let's have a podcast conversation on a bus.
Yeah, man.
on a bus. And then we got to have this beautiful conversation on a bus. The point where I think there is so much information that we have that we are giving to people out there that are actually listening.
Yeah, very
following
true.
us. And just from the conversation that I had with this person.
Yeah.
This person said, next time we meet on a bus, we'll have another conversation. How unfortunate.
Very similar to what happened earlier.
Yeah.
With the guy.
Yeah.
It was like, let's sit and start talking. What do you mean let's sit and start talking? But yeah, we really appreciate for the love we've received, getting to be in line with our goal and our creativity and anything that we bring with the podcast. It's really an amazing feeling, getting to understand that people are able to relate with with the idea that had always been behind the books. Then we had to bring it online,
Yeah. And the other thing I think would be it's like job on training.
Yeah.
Because there are so many things that we are learning on how do we make this better.
Yeah, very true.
How do we improve on the the picture quality, the lighting, the sound.
The sounds.
We are slowly building a setup that we are actually saying,
yeah, very true.
We are doing this.
Very true.
Like, we even have a guy now that is handling the cameras. So it's different from the previous episodes where we'll be shooting and also trying to.
Yeah, yes. Shout out to Metro.
Metro Gings.
Yeah. No, it's really been a learning process. Because starting from the edits, coloring and everything. And now I believe this episode, I'm sure everybody's going to see how we've evolved in the past few episodes that we've done, which is actually a good thing.
And the other thing I think that we'll talk about is how we were supposed to put out an episode like January.
Yeah.
But then we delayed because apart from us doing this, you are an artist. So
Yeah, very true.
you're also trying to put out your EP in the same month.
Yeah, I dropped an EP 5th of January 2026. And thank you to everyone streaming it. One thing, right? I was surprised. I went to my Spotify stats. People are already streaming.
I'm among those people. You
Yes.
don't always Spotify and they are cracker.
You need to have a premium Spotify when streaming, because I've always been this artist that has always been dropping music just using other platforms. Like, of course, my music is on Spotify, but I've never like marketed Spotify. But this time, my EP was like exclusive on Spotify before it went anywhere else. So when I opened it, like the stats and all the streams and everything, I found out like really different countries, regions, even like in Zambia, different places where I never thought people even know me, and how they knew me, I don't know. All that is really, it's encouraging for me to do more, because the dropping of the EP Serendipity is
What?
serendipity.
What does it mean?
Oh, you don't know what serendipity
No,
means?
like,
Okay, so serendipity, this is when you're like in a situation where you land into something that you feel like you landed by accident, but it's for the greater good.
Nah.
For example, we started the EP. We're like, let's do this. We didn't know where it's gonna go. Then good things started happening. Look, we got this area for shooting our episodes, all because somebody believed in what we did. But
yeah, I think the
you
most
get the
important
point.
thing is just starting.
That's the
So,
thing.
but you were explaining about your EP.
Yes. So talking about what the entire EP even talks about is the same thing. Like, it's like me getting into music, then finding myself in my sound, in what I create, and then later on getting to discover that's the best thing that I would have ever started doing in my life. That's what the EP talks about.
Interesting.
Yes.
So, like, I'm sure every person that is a creative has got a process that they go through.
Yeah, very true.
So, like, for you, what is your creative process when it comes to like doing music? Like, I have mine. I'm a creative in my own space.
Okay.
So I consume knowledge, and I've got a way that I process information that I come across.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this. One thing I do is like I enjoy sitting in a dark room, just listening to music, because I understand saying at the beauty of everything, there's always a dark side. So anything beautiful that you see, even in the Bible, like in the beginning, nothing was there. So everything beautiful around you comes from a dark place. So like I have that process for me.
Yeah, I respect that. That's really thing. For me, my creative process is diverse. So based on the music in the EP, some came from a happy space, some came from a dark space, and some were just like what I'm saying, serendipity, just a mistake that happened good. You're just in the studio and the producer is like, I think this beat suits you. Then we go in the studio, maybe do a hook, and we're like, you know what, this makes sense. Let's continue with this concept and do a song. So when it comes to my creativity, I don't really like have one actual thing of what I need to do, but in most cases, I have to be in the mood of creating music. So if I'm in the mood of creating music, I can create about 5 songs in a day.
Nice.
Yes. So in my alone time, I have a keyboard home. I play keys in my room. From there, I get to start with hooks. So I have like a bunch of hooks in my phone.
Yeah.
So when it's time to record, I just feel like recording. I'm like, call the producer. I'm like, Ice Tricks, you know what? I need to come to the studio tomorrow.
Yeah.
Then when we go there, I'm like, this is the hook and this is the instrumental that I was making. Then the guy will be like, okay, this is good. Or he will be like, okay, let me do something with the instrumental. Because I'm not like an instrumentalist. It's just that I play keys. So I compose my music. Then my producer makes more of it coming out. Like creating something is a process and it involves professionals. So I'm a good artist. I write, I rap, I sing. But when it comes to making those things, I have a guy that helps me on that.
The fact that you dropped an EP, this is the only episode where I feel like it's going to come off like an interview with you. Because look at this.
Yes.
There is the Lord,
Uh-huh.
and then there is Mushkest.
Yeah.
And so Mushkest is the artist.
He's the artist.
The Lord is the podcaster.
Yeah.
So now,
yeah, I feel you now.
like I'm talking to the artist.
Yeah.
How do you stay relevant in a space of where people are dropping music based on trends?
Yeah.
Based on what's happening around them.
Mm-hmm.
But how do you really identify your audience that you produce or create music for, and just ensure saying that is what you want to do?
Okay, so for me, the music that I drop mostly is not based on what's trending. In most cases, the music that I decide is going to drop is music where I know has a certain message that I want people to obtain. Not forgetting my music is God centered, right? So when I come up with a song, let's say for example, "Hold My Hand," that's a track from my EP. So if you look at that track, it has a concept where I'm trying to talk to God, and I'm telling God to say, okay, you know what? I forget you in most cases, but you're always there for me, such that when I walk, people would be thinking like, oh, that guy is perfect or something. But deep down, I'm like, I really mess up a lot in the face of God.
And speaking of people being perfect, someone shouted this the other day. I don't know how to feel about it. So we get into a colleague's shop.
Yeah.
Then I was with my cousin. So, giving props to the guys there. Then a guy walks in and then he says to my cousin saying, much with this song on I want to have close to perfect. It had me thinking like, yo.
That's the thing.
But if people knew the amount of things like, bruh, you fall from and just get carried by the grace of God.
That's the thing.
I think people would see a different side of you.
That's true.
So like when you say, when you're walking and people feel like, my guys are perfect. It's the way you're saying like, guys, it is by the grace of God that we're even able to do what you can do.
So talking about the same song on my hand. So I was like, in my mind, I was like, trust me, I'm not the only person going through this. So I'm going to drop this song because I know there are a bunch of people that are going through this situation where people feel like a certain way. Some people even fail to mingle with you because they feel like, I touched over to so I'd be perfect, but if we instead of like, so I dropped the song because I know many people can relate. So in most cases, I just drop music that I feel the message is going to reach someone. Of course, maybe if something is trending in terms of my line of work, I can jump on it. But not just to say, oh, the dokudi fina enena efi, oh, the dokudi that's bombe. Not in any chive.
So it's about you really having a specific target that you want to reach, and then putting out content that is really just going to speak volumes to that audience.
Definitely. Definitely.
Same thing goes for the podcast here.
Yeah.
To this day, there are people that still feel like we're doing interviews.
Yeah.
And this is why I said like, this is the only episode where I feel like I'm going to sit down with you and ask you questions about your whole thing.
Yeah, and it feels so uncomfortable.
Because it's something that you're not used to. Yeah. Normally it's just us, having conversations. But today, I think I would want to get into like the whole creative space. You're very familiar. Because like with me, there are a lot of pictures you've taken of me.
Yeah.
There are a lot. But how many of them have ever actually been posted by me? Because you do the posting for the media company.
For the media, yes.
And I never post pictures.
Yeah,
so
I understand
was asking
that.
me saying like, do you have a problem or? But no, I'm doing this. But then I'm very, very selective of what I really just want to put out there.
Yeah, I get the point.
So I'm not really like a media person, because one thing I think we've turned into now is that everything that happens in our lives is posted on the internet.
It's posted on the internet.
And when you put something on the internet, you're inviting people to have a say on what goes on in your life.
Yeah, that's very true.
And I don't think it's something I can handle.
Yeah, I get
and you know, at this point, maybe, but it's a whole process, you know. And so when you talk of creativity, you're setting up a studio right now.
Yeah, yes, actually, it's open.
It's open.
Yes.
So you can book for.
Yeah, I can book for photos, music videos, wedding photography. In short, let me just say wedding ceremonies, because that's why everything will fall.
By the way, I feel like I should get paid. No, I should get paid
for what?
Because you just promoted your business on the podcast.
I'm going to sponsor this post. Oh, I'm going to sponsor
this episode. Has to be sponsored by iVibe.
Episode is sponsored by iVibe.
If they don't, on the next episode, we'll show up in boxing gloves and gym.
No, I'm going to sponsor this. And let me tell you one thing. I'm going to sponsor this. As a CEO of iVibe Media, I'm going to sponsor this on me. No. So next episode, somebody else is gonna sponsor.
Somebody else has to sponsor. But it's been a beautiful journey so far, and I feel like the fact that people say they want you to drop like 3 episodes in a month.
That's what they say.
I think sometimes to ensure saying people really appreciate the work that you put out, you should really take your time so that people can actually just have time to consume the product. Very true. Because if there's too much of something out there, it becomes irrelevant, because then people will just be getting from here, getting from there. Yeah. But if they really do take time, I'll give you an example. The episode where I spoke about how I stopped immigration.
Yeah,
you can tell when somebody just saw the highlight of it. Because in that episode, I explained about what really goes on and where I come from. Yes. So when somebody comes in, they say, "Oh, you said this in that episode. Did you think about it?" And by the way, I'm taking shots at the guy that came in here. I won't even mention you.
No, we're not gonna mention.
I'm not going to mention you because you are supposed to come back so that we can, have this conversation.
Yes. Very true.
Left. So do take time to really consume, just listen to the episode.
Yeah, that's very true. Same as in music, right?
Yeah.
It's like I drove 8-track EP, but there are people that listen to the EP and they're like, "Be consistent, drop more in February." What do you mean? Like, it's not even more than a month, and you need more music. You get it, but there should be time for consumption. People need to consume the message. Yeah. Then you go there. Like, it should be more of like your personal strategy. So you see, we drop one episode. It has got very impactful knowledge. People get to listen to this message. Then later on, we drop another episode. So if we keep on dropping every time, looking at the base that we have at the moment, it's like we're going to oversaturate the content such that even the most important things won't be gotten from, because we're not like really doing it for the trends. We're doing it for the culture. We're doing it for the people, our society, the country, the world at large, So if we keep on doing it as if we're trying to be consistent instead of trying to share a message, then you get it. So yes, it can be possible we can shoot 3 episodes in a month. That's possible, but again, how is that message consumed? So we are able to look into the insights of the reach. How many people did this reach? We're able to see the statistics. Did it reach this point? Did it reach that point? Yeah. So
just to ensure saying this particular episode doesn't feel like an interview, that there was a joke that was thrown around.
Okay.
Then it provoked a certain line of thought.
Yeah.
In me. Then my brother is one that said this. He said, "You might be thinking, umuntu issue, can't share with cafe responsibilities."
That's true.
It had me thinking, are we living in a time where society has put so much pressure on men or people that people are opting, to go the other route than actually owning up to the responsibility of actually.
Yeah, that's true. I've seen so many people that tend to have a new character when their responsibilities at hand.
Yeah.
Most of them fake depression because they know it's okay, how can I put it? You need to be responsible, right? But you don't want to be responsible, so you're gonna be like, thinking that so that the people that you are supposed to be responsible for look at you with sympathy and be like, okay, yeah, let's just let this person be. So that's very true. I feel like your brother had a very good point there.
And why I say that is because I think if you're from around Ndola,
yeah,
you take note of the number of mentally unstable men that we are seeing around us.
Yeah, very
I think
true.
the number is becoming overwhelming.
Yeah.
So I think let's get someone to come and sit down with us and let's really just talk about that. Because the way I feel.
So wait, before you go very far. You mean we invite someone, mental health. So we're inviting you.
If you are, like somebody that is it psychiatrist? I don't know, like however you pronounce it. But if you are one of those people, please do get in touch and let's have a sit down with you and let's just talk about what's going on in our city right now. And also, I think I would like to get a few people on. This is an election year.
Yeah.
So specifically, not everybody, but people that want to be like mayors of the city. I think they have a much bigger role or responsibility to ensure saying like the city is in safe hands.
That's true.
So if we can get maybe one or two people,
even all of them that are trying
like
to stand
all those
for
that
mayor
would want to run for that, let's get in touch and let's get you for an episode because I think the city needs cleaning up.
Yeah, very true.
It needs cleaning up and we can do it together. We'll contribute by giving the information that you have to the people.
Yes.
And you can also really just explain to us, we can ask you questions.
Yeah, that's true.
You're coming for a conversation, but
you're coming for a conversation. It's not interview, it's not a debate.
It's just a conversation.
We just want to hear from you and what you're gonna do for the city.
But more important, if you are a psychiatrist,
we need you in the next episode.
We want you in the next episode.
Want so is a perfect word.
When you watch this particular episode, please do reach out and let's see what happens from there.
Our contacts are going to be in the description and on YouTube and also the description on everywhere that you're going to see this highlight.
It's going to be posted there. And remember, when you go to the YouTube channel, please subscribe and share the content. We need more people to have the right information out there.
Definitely.
That is why we are inviting you, to reach out and let's have those episodes done.
Okay.
Again, before we wrap up, we are from the Copper Belt.
Shout out.
Shout out now.
Before we give a shout out, let's send love to our brother. Who's Roxa?
Yo, Roxa, man, like Roxa. All the love, like blessings your way, man. Like it's a process, so won't say much about it, but we're sending love your way.
Definitely.
Shout out to Uncle Kupe. Shout out to Austin Eme.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mr. Mata. Shout out to Metro.
Shout out to DC.
Metro is bringing creativity out here, man.
Yeah, he is.
And this is, I think we should have had Metro in the episode where we talked about collaboration. Like there are certain things that Metro comes on set and he says, "Oh, if you do this,
we do this. This is how it's gonna come."
Metro did that for us. So like, shout out to Metro. Shout out to everybody from Kemo Farm, the Hustlers University. Most importantly, shout out to the lecturer himself, Mr. Shelter, your big man zone.
All right.
Man. So it's been your uncle's favorite uncle,
Lord Mushkest.
in Dre's, Dre's Barbershop. So like you should come and check out the place. This place is amazing.
Let me boast. I'm sponsoring this episode.
He's sponsoring this episode, but we're shooting it from
Dre's Barbershop.
So make sure you follow them on Facebook,
Definitely.
Instagram, Dre's Barbershop, and just see some amazing things that are going on in this place. Peace out.
Peace out.